everyone, and welcome to another Foodie Friday. Yeah, so today we're just going to be doing some pizza stuff, so let's just get right into that. So we were having a discussion, meaning me and the other people in my household, about having pizza, and I thought it would be a genius idea to make pizza with making my own pizza dough from scratch, because as much things as I cook, I've never made my own homemade pizza dough. So I had all these creative ideas of different types of pizzas, and I really wanted to film me doing pizza dough. And I went out today and went on the hunt for dry yeast. And apparently, in the chaos of the world right now, that's something that people are hoarding. So nobody has yeast. So originally I was going to go ahead and cancel my pizza idea until I could find yeast, but then I thought, if I'm having a problem finding yeast, maybe you guys are also having a problem finding yeast. And shouldn't there be a way to make pizza dough with no yeast? And sure enough, there is. So I'm going to be using a recipe I found from allrecipes.com. I'll post their website down below. But yeah, this is something I've never done before, and we're just going to kind of see how it goes. And I really hope it tastes good, because this is what we're eating for dinner tonight, and I'm not cooking again. So here we go. All right, so as far as ingredients go, you are going to need a half a teaspoon of salt, a teaspoon of baking powder, 1 1/3 cups of all-purpose flour, a half a cup of, fat-free milk, and 2 tablespoons of olive oil. Now, unfortunately, I don't drink fat-free milk, so we're just going to use regular milk. I hope that that's not going to ruin the recipe. I got a little too lazy to do any more research than that, so we're going to just hope that the regular milk's going to work. So the first thing you do is you're going to take your half a teaspoon of salt, your teaspoon of baking powder, and your 1 1/3 cups of flour. And we're just going to whisk those together in a small bowl. Now, it says to stir in your milk and your 2 tablespoons of olive oil, but I don't know if I should use a whisk, and I don't have a mixer, so I'm going to start with my little spatula and see how that goes. So 2 tablespoons of olive oil and a half a cup of milk. Here we go. Already making a floury mess everywhere, so that's good. Okay, so now I'm going to get a board and kind of knead it out, I guess is what they said. And they said to knead it about 10 times. Okay, the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to sprinkle a little bit of flour onto my wood tray here and spread it around just so the dough doesn't stick. And honestly, now that I've got this dough down, because it doesn't have yeast, it's not really going to rise so much. So I think I'm going to just double up the recipe really quick. So I'm going to do the same thing one more time and add it to this dough before I start kneading it together. Okay, so second set of dough is ready. And by the way, I might have forgot to mention, I'm super lazy today. I had a long day, so part of my pants are messy and no makeup, you know. Alright, so it says to knead this 10 times. So I mean, it's not looking terrible. Looks like dough. I'm not really good at kneading because I don't make dough unless it's for cookies, and you don't have to do all this. I mean, it's dough. Looks like dough. So it does say to go ahead and put it in a ball, and I don't know why, because it's not supposed to really rise. And I guess that's one of the benefits of not using yeast. You don't have to wait several hours for your dough to rise. You can just kind of let it sit for about 10-15 minutes after you make it, and then it's supposed to be ready to roll out to make your pizza. So let me get my ball ready. Alright, what I'm going to do is I'm going to take another bowl that I have a little bit of olive oil in the bottom so it doesn't stick. And I'm going to take that and kind of put it in, coat it, and flip it over. Just make sure it's kind of coated in oil. And I'm going to cover that, set it to the side and just, natural temperature air and let it sit for about 15 minutes and then we'll get ready to make our pizza crust. Alright, so the dough has finished doing whatever the heck it was supposed to be doing for 15 minutes. So it says that it's supposed to make a small pizza and I made double, so this is supposed to make 2 small pizzas, I guess. So what I'm going to do is instead of making 2 small pizzas, I'm going to take my copper chef pan and I'm going to make a large pizza, but I'm going to do like 2 different sides to the pizza. So I guess we take the dough out and I'm going to get my roller. Give me 1 second. And actually I'll probably start it on my cutting board and then transfer it over into the pan to make it a little easier. So I got my board back, my dough, and I guess I'm just going to roll it into pizza dough. I mean, it's rolling out really nice. It's definitely dough. So I guess that is pretty good. Can I do like the pizza pizza twirl? No, probably not. But yeah, it's doughy and it's dough. So I'm hoping I did it right and that it's gonna taste good because I'm hungry. So I'm gonna take it and put it in the pan. And it's quite obviously not gonna fill up the whole pan. So I'm gonna take it and just kind of knead it out to the edges and keep it in the center. Hopefully that means it'll be easy to take out later. I'm going to spread it into like a big rectangle. And what I'm going to try to do is kind of leave the edges a little thicker so it's more like, a real pizza crust. Because unlike a lot of people who throw the crust away, I like the crust. Alright guys, so I think that worked out well enough. That's the size of the pizza crust that I'm working with. So it says before you get started, just to let you know, I already preheated my oven to 400 degrees. It says to cook this for 8 minutes at 400 degrees before you put any toppings or anything on it, I guess to get the dough a little pre-cooked for some reason. So that's what we're going to do. So I will be back in 8 minutes after this has had a chance to cook. Okay, so it's been 8 minutes and we'll go ahead and take the pizza out of the oven. Oh, so it's definitely fluffing up. I probably should have spread it out more, but it is what it is at this point. So I'm going to just set this here. I'm kind of finishing up preparing some fresh vegetables, and as soon as I'm done with that, we're going to start putting our pizza together. Alright, so now it's time to get started with prepping our pizza, which I think is going to be the funnest part, and this is the part that I've been waiting for. So over here I have some garlic Alfredo sauce, I have some Desprego tomato sauce, I have some fresh cut oregano, I have spinach, I have cut up bell peppers, cut up tomatoes, some pepperoni, some mozzarella cheese. So I'm going to kind of make 2 sides to this pizza. So big shocker, I know, I don't really like pizza. And you're probably wondering why I'm making it. And I don't like it because I'm not a big fan of tomato sauce. So I'm going to make my side of the pizza with garlic Alfredo sauce instead of tomato sauce and kind of do a spinach Alfredo kind of vibe on mine. So I'm going to start by go ahead and laying down the sauces. I'm going to do garlic Alfredo on one side and tomato sauce on the other side. So I think I'm just going to pour it on like this. And then just kind of use my spatula to spread it around. Why not? Sounds like a good idea. And so I'm just literally going to do like half and half. And for those of you that are wondering why I didn't make my own sauces, mind your business. I'm lazy and I just wanted pizza. And I'm too lazy to make pizza dough and sauces. Plus, who knows if this is even going to taste good. I don't know, I'm a little concerned with the no yeast dough, but I'll let you know once it's all over. Okay, so sauce is down. Now I'm going to go ahead and just cheese it up. I think I might have bought too much cheese for this one pizza, but let's see how it goes. Alright, so now I'm going to go ahead and layer the pepperonis, and I'm going to layer the pepperonis on the half that is going to be the tomato sauce half. Okay, and nothing says really good Italian food to me like some fresh oregano, so I'm going to sprinkle this over the whole pizza right now and just get a little bit kind of everywhere so you get that nice Italian-y taste. Now I'm going to put some extra cheese over the pepperoni side because I know my boys are going to like some extra cheese on their pizza. To give it an extra kick of flavor, I'm going to put some peppers also on the pepperoni side. So I cut up some peppers. We're going to spread those around. And for my side, the spinach Alfredo side, I'm going to add a couple of tomatoes. Because although I don't like tomato sauce, I love tomatoes. And then of course for that side, I'm going to layer it up with some spinach. Alright, so I think that's where we're going to stop. So we've got a pepperoni, pepper, extra cheese, tomato sauce side. And then I've got a kind of garlic Alfredo with some cheese and tomatoes and spinach. And we've got oregano over the whole thing. I'm going to go ahead and pop this in the oven. It says for 15 to 20 minutes, so I'm going to keep an eye on it. Once I see the outside getting nice and golden brown and the cheese getting all melty in the center and just looking like a pizza that's done, I'm going to pull it out and then we're going to get into our taste test. Okay, so I think it's done. There you go. You can see it from there. So yeah, I think that's about it, other than some of the cheese on the side burning up. It looks pretty good. It smells like pizza, so that's promising. And I just realized that I don't think I have a pizza cutter because I never needed one. So I'm going to take this off of this pan. I'm going to put it on probably like a little cutting board. We're going to dice it up and then we're going to taste test it. Okay, you cannot tell me that's not a pretty pizza though. I really hope this crust came out good because that is so good looking. Okay, so it's official. I don't have a pizza cutter, but I do have a really big knife that's very sharp. So we're going to go ahead and try that. Alright, so I have here a small piece of the pepperoni pepper and the kind of garlic Alfredo spinach. So let's try the tomato sauce one first and let's see how this crust came out. So it tastes like crust, but it's definitely a little different. It's more kind of flaky, and I don't know how to explain it. But yeah, I think that's probably because it doesn't have yeast. It's not as like fluffy almost tasting. So I'm gonna try the other one. That flavor combination is good. You can taste the spinach, the Alfredo, the oregano. Really good flavors, but the crust is a little weird. But it works. I mean, I think for future reference, I will probably try another recipe or try to do this again with yeast. You know, just because it's probably going to give you that more fluffy kind of dough that you kind of really need for pizza. But this is not bad. It's good. And it's more crust-like than like a flatbread, but it's not quite fully like a pizza crust. But the benefit to this is even if you do have yeast, if you want to make a pizza and you want to make it in 30 minutes and not have to wait 2 hours, because this is yeast-free, you don't have to wait for your dough to rise. So quick, easy pizza. It's delicious. It's good enough for me to eat. So I'm going to go ahead and enjoy my dinner. I hope you guys like this video. I hope that you guys try this recipe. Like I said, for yeast-free, it's actually really, really good. It's really, really fast. It took me a total of like 30 minutes to get everything together, you know, with maybe a little bit of extra for cutting up the vegetables. You can put whatever you want on the pizza, make whatever kind you want, but it's a cool do-it-yourself-at-home pizza. And if you guys are suffering like me without yeast, everybody's stealing the yeast from the stores, you can go ahead and make your own pizza at home. So again, hope you like this video. Thanks again for joining me for another Foodie Friday. If you like this video, please like this video, subscribe to my channel, and share with your friends. And with that being said, guys, I look forward to seeing you on the next one. It's pizza. Try the pizza. What do you think? You like that one? That's a spinach Alfredo, and the other one?
The cheese is pretty good.
The cheese is good. Which one do you like better?
I like this.
You like the Alfredo one?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. What do you think about the crust?
It's pretty good.
You like it? It just tastes like a normal pizza?
Yeah.
Okay, good deal. And I was just checking because that's a yeast-free crust, so it's like kind of different. So you like it?
Mm-hmm.
That's all I needed to know. Thank you.